Taking chin locks and pulling out the nails where they don't come out very easy. Ta-da! That's that section all took out. There is some insulation in the wall. We're going to complete it all, make it all tight at some point. And we need to get plywood on the areas that we can. If you notice, we're getting the afternoon sun. That was me marking where the 2x were on the frame with a pencil. I can just take my finger and wipe it off. Plastic frame. That way I know where to put the screws when the plywood covers them up. That's me messing with the lanyard. And you can tell there's quite a bit of wind. Putting screws to the plywood. Something must be underneath that piece of plywood. Maybe some nails that need to be hammered down or pulled out. Probably about 3:30, 4 o'clock. With the sun going down around 6. Because I had those marks on that plastic window with a pencil that I can just wipe off, I can easily find those screws where they need to go. He's putting the insulation in where the few places that we didn't have insulation. Good job, Clay. I'll be thanking him tomorrow, even though he don't know what he did. I watched a video he did years ago. I'm going to thank him for all his hard work. This couple here, well, the owner or the man of the house, I've known him for must be near 20 something years, 25 maybe. and been doing work for him that long. So obviously, I'm not screwing up a whole lot. I do not claim to be perfect. If you're perfect, they tend to string you up around. If you're totally perfect, they'll hang you up. Uh, Cleaning up everything so we can get in more plywood. Hammer down all the nails. Looking good. Clean up the edges. This is me using the oscillating saw. He was getting irritated. How many times he had to go back and cut plywood over and over. I think at first they were saying, "Oh, we don't need you to go past the handrail," but I think they changed their mind. Can you get it past there? Can you get the? There was a plumbing pipe coming out. So yeah, I can get that inside the wall where it doesn't look like that. Oh well, then go ahead and go over to the next corner. That's kind of the way that job went. A little bit more, a little bit more. And this is day 2, maybe day 3. I think it's day 2. Putting flashing so that the water doesn't run from the deck back to the plywood, and we'll seal that up on the edges. Then when we put the siding on it, it will run down, hit the flashing, run away from the house, not to the underneath of the siding. All right, now we're getting that plywood in. Looks good. Making progress. Probably cutting the flashing so it goes around the corner. Use an old-fashioned tar paper. Still make that stuff. Alright, so now he bent the flashing. Never enough puppy. He's waiting on me to get over there and do the flashing. And you can probably notice it in the film if I hit my own finger. Step away and shake my hand. Don't do that very often anymore either. Looks like Clay's getting ready to do some caulking around the windows, seal everything up. Just a little bit better. He's actually pretty good at caulking. But, you know, the day you stop making mistakes is the day you're dead. You just try not to make a lot of mistakes. Oop, that didn't work. Finally, I get to that metal instead of stepping over it. The funny thing is, it was cold enough that cows were running in the field in the background, having fun. Young cows were. Um, it was the guy that's working with me there, the bigger guy. He learns a lot by watching people. So he figures he can do what I can do if he just watches me a little bit, and then he can figure it out. It's a little bit more to what I do than just watching me one or two times. He knows it, but he did learn a lot. He did learn a lot. He's trying to do his own kind of work now. Quite a few people that used to work for me went off and tried their own repair business. Wrapping around the corner. Somebody called me. Probably the owners. I don't know if we were going to get it dried in, or maybe tell me, hey, we changed our mind. We're going to have you go ahead and go on over to the corner. So I'm on the phone hammering too. Kind of like a hunchback or something. Talking and probably wonder, why is he acting like he's straining on the phone?